Hey, my name is Charles Panner here at JTech. What we're going to do a pre-alignment inspection on this International. This is what you would do before doing an alignment. Okay, so first things first, we got to check the tire pressure because that's going to determine a lot of little things when it comes to your alignment. So to get your specifications, you're going to open up your vehicle door, and just like a car, get the placard on the inside frame. Now this one says 110 for our front axle and 100 for our back axle PSI. So what we're going to do, grab the tire gauge, we're going to check our tire pressure. It's like 100 PSI, a little more, like 102. It's like 102 PSI. So it's a little low. The max on this tire is 123, so we need to air it up to about 110. All right. So our rear axle here is our drive axle. Looking at maybe just below 110. And if you remember, our max on these are supposed to be 100. So the max on this tire is 110. So this whoever aired this up, aired it up to its max. We just need to let some of the air to make it make it within specifications. Also, we want to check is our tire tread. The main purpose of this is to see if there actually was wear during the alignment. Issues with the alignment before we can check it with our, if we check the tread in different spots. So let's check the tread here. Looking at, it's like 10, closest one, 9:30 seconds. All right, we're going to check it again on an inside spot. 9:30 seconds again. That one's it's about 10:30 seconds. So there is some wear on the outer side. So that could also be from the inflation of this tire being overinflated and the fact that it doesn't drive a lot, while it has a lot of tread still. If we did a lot on the highway, you might see a lot more wear on this. And we'll check the inside as well, the inside tires. Same thing, we're like 12:30 seconds. So now we're looking at it's actually wearing more on the outside. 12:30 seconds again. So that's one of the things, doing this pre-alignment inspection, we can check to see if there's a lot of little issues. You want to make sure you do it with all of our tires. Check your tire pressure and your tread depth on all your tires. Next thing we're going to check is play in the steering wheel. All right, another thing, since we're inside, make sure you check that your steering wheel is centered. If it's not centered and your wheels are straight, you know you have an issue and you have to readjust. So a way to check, there's many ways to check this, but the simple way to check this is just with a tape measure and a pen. So what we're going to do, we're going to drop our tape measure on the floor. We're just going to pick a spot on the steering wheel, no big deal. Get as close as we can. Just put our pen up here. I'm looking at like 7.5. All right. You tape measure on the floor to make it easier. There we go. 7.5. We're just going to move our steering wheel. It doesn't help unless I actually hold it to it. Huh? So looking at an 8. Move to one side. Get about 9. Say about 7, 9, 7. So we're looking at about 2 inches. So it's within specifications. Alright, once we check that, we'll make sure we check our suspension. And what I mean by suspension, I mean all the linkage and everything that connects. So wheel bearings are a big thing when it comes to, especially when it comes to drive tire suspension. So make sure you get in here, move this thing around. If it has excessive play, you need to replace those wheel bearings before you do your alignment. Okay, so not a lot of play. Also want to check is all your connection from the steering wheel down to your actual tires. So we're checking our our steering wheel shaft, our pump, make sure there's no real big leaks. Our pitman arm, make sure it doesn't have any play. Make sure our lock pin is actually inside between the pitman arm and the drag link. Checking our drag link for any play. Our steering knuckle. If you can move this stuff around, there's a real big problem. You'll have to replace the whole issue. Also, you want to check your shims and your kingpin. Also, get underneath where you're actually going to do your alignment. Get underneath and check your cross arm, your cross rods, I guess, and your tie rod ends. Tie rod ends. Make sure they're not excessively loose. Your crossbar. And since you're also down here, part of your suspension is your leaf springs. So you're checking your leaf springs for any big cracks, any big issues. This would actually be a really good time to check the torque on your U-bolts. These probably need to be checked about every 5,000 miles. Just get it on a good regular schedule. That way, especially on the rear axle, you don't want to have to fix any dog legging. You have to fix dog legging. You have to get this thing off the ground and actually shift those U-bolts and replace them. You don't want to do that. So, last thing, we need to check our ride height. So, checking ride height, you can check ride height differently depending on the vehicle. On this International, there's a couple different ways, but since we have automatic airbags, we're going to actually check the distance between the frame rail to the center of the axle. We do a tape measure. Kind of tricky, you kind of have to eyeball it. So for this vehicle, our specification is 9.5 inches, give or take 1/8 of an inch. So you're going from the bottom of the frame rail to the center of the axle. So coming down here, it's about 9.5, maybe a little under, but again, it's give or take 1/8 of an inch, which means eyeball. So eyeballing it, it's about 9.5 inches. So this is good for ride height. That's pretty much how you do an inspection, a pre-alignment inspection. Make sure any issues get repaired prior to doing an alignment, because that will, if you don't repair anything, it's just going to exacerbate the problem. So make sure you repair any issues before your alignment. Hope you learned something, and thanks a lot.